Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. If you are hearing the sound of this voice, we are coming to you live from the MCHANA Pub and Grill alongside Ngong Road in Nairobi, Kenya. My name is Evans Okacha. I will be bringing the happenings of this match live and straight to you through commentary. Thank you very much for joining the stream. Simon Lubulwa, aka the computer, wins the first frame. How about that? Now, Simon Lubulwa is a semi-finalist in the just recently held VS Open in Kisumu, while Damian Overton is a name that needs no introduction. He's a solid player, best in Kenya. Drop us a comment in the comment section. Tell us where you are watching us live from. We, of course, shall be very keen to send you a shout. You are the very reason why the sport is rising so fast, because you commit time, you commit your own data to make sure that these streams are very well followed, and we do not take that for granted. Now, on to Rack 2, ladies and gentlemen, lovers of the sport. I am coming to you live through the Peter Chobe Live. A very passionate contributor to the sport of pool in East Africa. Now, around this arena, the place is crawling with sporting greatness. Seated at the center of the picture as well is Fred Karanja Crush, a very seasoned player from Kenya. Represented the flag countless times. Unfortunately, didn't make it for the team selection that just ended in Kenya recently. But on my immediate left, I'm flanked by Team Kenya material, Penina Rose. So Penina Rose made it to Team Kenya, traveling to South Africa next month in October. As well, within the venue, we have Nafis Kara, aka VS. And we have top talent as well, crawling in the building. Onto the game. Very good combination shot there by Simon Lubulwa. Nicely done. You can already have your one eye on the one problem ball touching the red ball. Very good chop. The boy means business. In a very short while, we shall be coming to your comments on this stream. So drop us a comment, tell us where you are following us live from. Now, on other tables, we have matches of round of 32. There is a fiery match between Senzo Gumede, the world champion black ball. Unfortunate white loses his turn at the table. And now the Kenyans are in full voice behind Damian. Gets a chance for a visit with a free shot to start with and a visit. Now, tell you what, this match could have been the final on any other day, in any other tournament, because these are very well accomplished players. They need no introduction. Any lover of the sport within the continent must surely know the two names. A very big shout out to DMS in Uganda, a colleague in sport. Now we can see Ibra Sejemba in our frame, getting into the arena, of course in full support of his Ugandan compatriot. I can also see Bob Katerega coming into the space, of course wanting to get fully behind his Ugandan compatriot. And how about that for a response by Damian? Worked around all the balls around the table. Kenyans are now in full voice behind Damian. You can feel the vibe in this place. A bit of tension, nervy moments as the match starts out. But these are well-experienced players. I think they can work around their nerves in a short while and settle into the game. Now on to rack 3. This will be Damian Overton's break. The center referee, Kisto Sisenda, a very well-experienced man in the sport. Top organizer of tournaments in Kenya, as well as a pool coach. Now with young players under his mentorship. He won the Nakuru Snooker Open in 2014-2015. Shoots pool very well. An astute professional, consummate professional, matters officiating of pool matches. The sound of that tells it all. Solid break. But the wide ball goes in. Unfortunate. In the meantime, I will be also giving you updates on other very interesting matches on other tables. On table 4, for instance, we have a fiery cracker of a match between Maluva of Zimbabwe going up against Senzo Gumede. By the last time I checked, Senzo Gumede was trailing 1 to Maluva's 5. A very solid performance by the young player. Risky, very risky, gives away his turn at the table. No ball touched the cushion after contact. You will? Waweru Frankwell, you say you are watching from MCHANA. Thank you very much for following the stream from within the building. Now magic is just beginning to happen. Look at the pace of play. Very offensive play there by Damian Overton. He goes for an all-out attack. Now, by that black ball going in, Damian Overton brings the matters and the proceedings to 2-1. Damian leading. Katerega Bob, you're watching from the building, I believe. Adan Ibrahim, watching live from Mombasa. Welcome to the stream. Ken Atlanta Jr., what a time for all pool lovers. And I back you up. It's a great time that we get to revel in the greatness of pool gods. What a way to share their time with us. Just being in the same space, breathing the same air with these accomplished players, that has to mean something for anybody who loves this sport. Aiden, Caesar Chandiga, Joseph Kasozi, Damian Overton, Ibra Sejamba, the computer, Rashid Wagaba. The list is endless. Maluva from Zimbabwe, to mention but the list, without forgetting the black ball champion, Senzo Gumede, who have all traveled great distances to grace the Grand MCHANA Open with their presence. We do not take this for granted. It's a time to shine, pool players. Enjoy the moment. Revel in it. Say, what do you mean, Tony? You say sometimes, computer, onyinza obanga atiri serious? Whatever that means, my friend. I think I got the pronunciation correct. But hey, I do not know what that means. I hope it's a good thing. Trust Goka, you say you're watching from Zimbabwe. Masevingo Zaka. Kanairo champ Damian will win Shujawa Kenya tournament tomorrow. It's your prediction, my friend. On a different day, you can get very different results. Ricardo Bausense, you're watching this live from Botswana. Thank you very much for joining the stream. Nke Mongeri Nyakundi, karibu sana. Aturinde Moses Asenath, a very consistent watcher there, watching live from Kampala, Uganda. Julius Mulei, you say Kenya all the way. Tati Anthony Damian from Embakasi. How about Spencer Mutuboki from Zimbabwe? And now back to the table. I want you to pay great attention to the tenacity that Damian Overton is playing this match with. Starts from a very hard position, probably yellow to the center pocket. Babies the shot, wants to go down to the top left corner pocket. To a great effect, he achieves the objective of opening up the other corner pocket. Wow. Mark the date. Mark the time. That is a very rare miss from a legend. It will never happen again within our lifetime. Don't take my word for it. Let's pay attention to the table. Simon Lubulwa stand on the table. The balls are not rolling okay for the computer. Now, it's a very rare occasion where we see these two players make unforced errors. Mike Baka, you say Simon Tugende. Sami KA, you say computer is winning 9-7. And while at it, just a point of information, this is a rest 2-9. The winner of this match proceeds to top 32, top 16 of the 128-man competition. As if he is installing a new software. Simon Lubulwa, the computer has updated his software. And bang, the black is in to draw up level 2-2. Drop us a comment, tell us where you are watching us live from and how the quality of the stream is. How are you finding it? How about the quality of the sound as well? I could have called it, but I don't want to have commentators cast on this one. It's a very tight race tonight. Welcome to the stream, Hans Rugari. Aiden Ibrahim, you say so far so good. Thank you very much for the feedback. Joy Kanyamula, you say you're watching us live from Malawi. Thank you very much. Welcome to the stream. Spina Shamira, an update on Saints Ogumede match against Malova. You say it's 6-4. I will check that. Ongom Dennis, welcome to the stream. Kipto Chumba, watching from Eldoret, Kenya, wishing all the best to the Kenyan man. Though the race is hard, you say. Sami K.A. streaming all the way from Finland. How are you, my friend? Kirunda, David Huntington from United Arab Emirates. Is the quality of the stream up to par? Are you enjoying the commentary and the audio from the venue? Peter Mona, you said the quality is on point watching from Nairobi. Thank you very much, guys, for joining the stream. Senabulia, Najib, you ask if Sejemba Ibra is still on the tournament? Yes, he marches on. But tell you what, he has a very tough match coming up for him next. I will be confirming that in a short while. Prosi, Naruyima, you say watching from Uganda and the quality is so far so good. Thanks. Mutai Arab Sang, you say Daktari is watching all the way from Eldoret, Kenya. Jackie Jane, all the way from North Korea. And Mina, the stream is watching from Eldoret. Thank you very much, my dear, for finding time to always keep us company during these live streams. And while I was at it, there's a foul committed. Simon Lubulwa with a free shot. Sets up his ball. And now a visit. According to me, everything is good. You say Ricardo Bausente, live from Botswana, I think. You say live streaming and commentary is very interesting. Thank you very much. Thanks very much for your comment, Ricardo. Now, Simon Lubulwa is a man that needs no introduction. The last time he played the tournament in Kenya, he played the semi-final, actually the final, of the VS Open in Kisumu. And he was controversially beaten by Rashid Wagaba, aka the Dog City, 9-8. A very, very nerve-wracking final. Down at the lakeside city of Kisumu. Very good job there by Damian Overton. Works his way from a very hard position to obtain an okay position for a roll to the top left corner pocket. Goes for that swish. We are bringing you free pool tutorials from none other than this beast that exists in the body of a man, Damian Overton. How do you just play pool like that?
Nice clearance, yeah? Nice clearance, yeah?
Robert Mugabe, you say Damian is good. Okeo Isaac Bill, you say this dude is fire. Well, I didn't tell you so, but I think you saw just a little bit of what the man can do. Computer for the break. Solid break. Unfortunately, it's a dry break. The score stands at 3-2 in favor of Damian Overton, playing for the Kenyan flag. No, I think there's the yellow ball that went in. So Simon Lubulwa is still on the table. Very good cue ball control from Simon Lubulwa to land on his next shot, probably the corner pocket. Yes, the red for the corner pocket, maybe. Obtains a very good position for his next shot. You have a feeling that he might do a slight right English. That way, to gain good position on the last thread on the corner pocket to bring the cue ball back up table. Beautiful play. Waiswa Hassan, you say good coverage, watching all the way from Jinja City in Uganda. And there you go. Switched up an extra gear to chase this game with a lot of energy. The score stands at 3-3. It's a very interesting match, this one. Players with a lot of accolades behind their belts. But today is another day. They get to play for honors of the Grand MCHANA Open. Actually, a globally open competition that attracted entry from a lot of other countries. Zimbabwe, Zambia, Tanzania, Uganda, Lithuania, South Africa, Somalia, Ethiopia, of course, without forgetting the hosts, Kenya. Now the competition attracted quality entries from 128 countries, and now we are getting down to the last 16 players. Alex Mosigie, Kubekani Mtembu, Alineno, thank you very much for joining the stream. I hope you are getting it in a very nice way. Top quality sound, top quality picture. Let us know what we can do to make it better if you are struggling, including buying anybody a new phone. David Francis Senambo, you actually remind me that South Sudan also made entries into the Grand MCHANA Open. Now working very well around the last balls on the table. Wow. Wow. What do you call that? Now, what do you call that? This is just crazy. Look at the level of tenacity that Damian Overton is showing in this game. Very good attack, very offensive play. In very rare occasions is he caught up in a bad shot, giving up his chance at the table. One mistake, full punishment, and you cannot recover from it. But don't take my word for it. This is Simon Lubulwa. The man has proven himself over and over and over again, playing for the Ugandan colors tonight. Moha Cryptic, you say top quality broadcasting. You wish angle switching was possible during your broadcasts. Man, tell you what, watch out for the final. Good things coming. Very good things coming for that one. Jonas Mpo, you say I love your English commentator very, very much. Thank you for your comment. Much appreciated. Wanyera Robert Wamaluku, you say good commentary. Asante sana in Swahili for thank you very much. Now back to the table. Simon Lubulwa visiting. Solid play. He moves the cue ball too much. I mean, almost a very needless power behind that cue ball. Not very well thought out in terms of the power behind the cue. Joseph Bwanika, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for finding time to join us tonight. Now, if you're just joining us, my name is Evans Okacha. You can follow me on Facebook at Evans Okacha. You can follow me on Instagram at Evans Okacha, as well as X at E_Okacha. I am a pool lover. I contribute to many channels in terms of commentating, and I thoroughly love this game. And now, not just loving, but I'm actually very good at the game. Yesterday morning, I whipped Caesar Chandiga one game before he started his matches for the day. If you doubt me, that's your problem. No way I can help. Montfort, Kauchi, Ferdinand, you say, I'm from Uganda, but I like Damian's white. Wow, so slick. This is beautiful playing. But don't take anything from Simon Lubulwa. He's a proven name. Paul Lonjiko, you say you're watching us live from Doha, Qatar, and you are getting us loud and clear. Wow, wow. He goes slightly for the show, just to make you feel nice. He is putting up a show, just to entertain you just a bit more. That is not your average player. Now, this is where the magic happens. Open your eyes. You lose, you snooze, you lose. Just keep your eyes open for some magic. This is the moment that magic happens. This is a white ball whisperer. I told you so. But wow, what did I tell you? If you went to bed, you missed it. I prepared you well enough for some magic coming out of this game. And how about that? Just how about, wow, he's going free cushions. Wow, Lord of his mercy. What exactly is happening here tonight? Who is this man? Who is this man, Damian Overton? Tell you what, expect some fire tonight. Expect some fire tonight. He went all the way just to make it look nice. Look at all the 3 shots to the black. They tell a story of a very, very well established player in the name of Damian Overton. Remember the name, remember the face, because this will live for so long after we are gone. The shots, the games, the matches, the history that he's creating. Anytime he takes down an opponent, he does it with style. But tell you what, this is Simon Lubulwa. He's a very established name in the sport, so don't take my word for it. He can bring this one back. Score stands at 4 for Damian, playing for Kenya, and 3 for Simon Lubulwa. Very impressive cue ball control there. Herbert Spencer Mutuboki, you say thank you very much for the commentary. Judith and Angela, you ask whether the commentator is married. Well, it's a good one. We shall be addressing it shortly. As well, you have Miro Joshua on the stream, and he's single, very much single. You're gonna love it. This is a good day to be alive. Ricardo Bausensei, those players are very talented, you say? The commentator, you said you can even buy anyone a phone? Yeah, why not? Why not? Which country are you watching us live from? I could surprise somebody tonight. Ade Olafemi Olami, you are watching us all the way from Nigeria. Thank you very much. How are you liking the magic? Damian Overton moving his cue stick as if it were a magic wand. Throwing some magic once in a while. And when he's not doing that, he actually is playing very, very dangerously. You do not want to face him for an opponent. This was a very unfortunate draw in the perspective of Simon Lubulwa. Very good play there from Simon Lubulwa to land the next shot. Probably in the same pocket. Damian Chai, all I'm asking for is a standard cue stick. I am from Zambia. We should be able to give all pool lovers options in many days to come in terms of handmade cue sticks. Very good options in South Africa and Thailand. Oh no, Bilamoy, you say Damian is the magician. In the real sense of the word, what a shot. Mr. Commentator is just amazing. No wonder the ladies are making inquiry. Get lost. Get lost. Let's focus here. Let's focus, guys. You say you are watching with amazement from Gulu City in Uganda. Should be quite a bit of spin on that ball. And you see the frustration on the face of Simon, because he wanted to land a shot for the yellow towards the top left corner pocket, and now he is forced to try out a safety. Now, tell you what, in all my years of experience watching and commentating on this game, there is never anything like a safety shot in the game of pool, especially for a player that has played snooker for such a long time, such as Damian Overton. Today, we bask in the glory. Today, we revel in the very presence of pool greatness, occasioned by the presence of the pool greats in Nairobi. Damian Overton, Ibra Sejemba, Caesar Chandiga, Aiden Joseph, Senzo Gumede, Maluva from Zimbabwe. Wow, so much talent in one place. The game is on the rise. You have to feel these moments. Any pool player will be very excited by the happenings in the fraternity of this sport. Now, Snookers himself. But I told you this is where the magic happens, so pay attention. No touch ball. How about that? Good spin to put the red ball on the rail. Judith and Angela, you say, let me watch my pool in peace and leave the commentator alone. It's a good virtue to share, Judith, Angela. It's always a good virtue, that of sharing. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for finding time to join the stream and staying on this late. There seems to be some controversy on the Senzo Gumede game. The game seems very, very tense now. I shall be getting you updates on that one. Senzo Gumede is the black ball world champion. The man needs no introduction for any pool lover. Wow. Wow. Did you see that? It's a good chop. And maybe Simon Lubulwa has one chance, just one chance to make it count. Score stands at 4-4. Beautifully done. It's a tough snooker. Open your eyes. Open your eyes and open the ears. Not a surprise. That's no news. Because this is Damian Overton. What else do you expect? He gets a $500 token from one of the fans watching who loved the shot so much. It's very interesting days to be alive. The game goes to 5-4. On the other side of the table, Senzo Gumede and Maluva are in conflict because there is a decision that is very contentious that has just been made and is under video review. The Zimbabwean players are now in full song and dance. Their player must be doing fine. I will be getting you updates for that match in a short time to come. Very heated debate beside the table. And the song you are hearing in the background, the boys are in full voice. Nick Conchella, you say, oh no, this is incredible, Damian. Incredible is an understatement. Very few English words, very few adjectives have been invented to describe just exactly what we are seeing here tonight. Kimbune, you say, wow, so nice. Watching live from Kenya, Nairobi, very interesting game, thanks. Pius Muganga, you say, what a game, but the commentator is surely a fan of Damian. Wow, wow, it's very interesting, you have to say that. I think I'm a very balanced analyst tonight. I'm actually a great fan of Simon Lubulwa. I've followed him for quite some time now. Now Simon Lubulwa working his way around this frame, ball after ball. Surely that is done. Notice the trend in this match, blow after blow, as if it were a boxing match. Simon Lubulwa playing catch up, but he is not letting Damian out of his side. Most likely he wants to go for a slight draw to land on a straight black to the top left corner pocket. As if I am his coach, he does exactly as predicted. Very good play. If this trend holds steady, the results should be very predictable. No more to say about that. Thank you very much for watching the stream, guys. Thank you very much for joining and staying on this long. Damian Tai, you say, commentator, please help me in asking for acoustic from Damian. You are from Zambia, you say. Well, let's see about that. Try reach out to me in my personal handles. Should be able to do you a solid. Overton Junior, you say this is interesting. Both giving it. This could probably make it for the game of the tournament. Now, the Senzo game is still on this late. I'll be finding out a number of facts about that game in a short while. That's very good shooting by Simon to land on a kind cue ball position. Now, I'll tell you what, the way this game is going, it might be very close to a close now. Now, from the tournament director's desk, I am being informed that the Senzo game results are as follows: Senzo 7, Senzo 4, and Maluva 7. It's a very tight race, that one. It's a race to 9. Look at him go. Very good resolution for the problem balls, and now he has a very clear pattern to the end of this match. Could go top left corner pocket, land on a straight wide for the last yellow ball, and the black ball will be his for the taking. Decides to make it look just a little bit more nice. Remember that it's entertainment after all. How about that? Moves the cue ball around so beautifully. Bang. For the first time, Simon Lubulwa takes the lead in this match. For the first time, he goes up. This is a blow after blow kind of match. Both very terrific players. Vianney Viva, you ask which level this is? Now, this is the round of 32. The winner here will make it to top 16 of the 128-man competition that has been ongoing since yesterday. Remember that there was a tournament within a tournament, and Damian Overton made it to the semi-final for Shujaa, Kenya. Should be getting the last highest ranking Kenyans within the MCHANA Grand Open that will proceed to the semi-final alongside him and Jeffrey Kibet, KK. Jeffrey Kibet, Kenya team material, flying down to South Africa in October to defend the honors of the flag.
The sound of nothing. That is what the sound of nothing. Come on, Damian. Let's do it. You do not know it for the sound of nothing.
And now, Damian for the visit. My name is Evans Okacha, bringing the proceedings of this match to you in form of commentary. You can follow me on Facebook at Evans Okacha, on X at E_Okacha, and on Instagram at Evans Okacha. Let's connect. I thank you so very much, all of you 865 live streamers, for being so consistent, for loving the game. Now let's look at that shot, because things are about to get very, very interesting. Very good stroke. The ball looks like it's a touch on Damian's yellow ball. So the last matches today will be the round of 32 matches that will leave us with the 16 finest men. Make that with a woman, I have to check. Lady Christine of Zimbabwe has been shooting so nice. I will be checking her progress shortly. In the meantime, we want to big up Ultimate Pool for making a decision to come to Africa, domiciled in South Africa. It's a very good development to watch out for. Simon Lubulwa's turn on the table. Once in a while, I will be getting some perspectives from some members of the audience here. Looks like an easy connection. Left English. Feels like the software is now fully upgraded and the Wi-Fi is working just fine. The game should be as good as done. There are about 500 people here watching this game live. This is just something else. Tomorrow will be even crazier. Watch out for that tomorrow. Hopefully I will be bringing you the commentary for the knockouts, as well as the quarterfinals, all the way to the final. What's your prediction, guys, about who will get to the final and who will win it? Remember, the grand prize is $5,000. 750,000 Kenya shillings equivalent at the current exchange rate. Almost caught himself in the traffic of Damian's yellow balls. And now Simon Lubulwa for the black to take him to 7 frames up. Silence. Oh my goodness. Wow. How did he miss that? I think Damian had already almost conceded. It's a tough fight for Damian. I think a little bit of excitement from him. Will he correct this? He is Damian. What do you expect? Say, Isaac Martik, you say thank you for presenting since afternoon until now. But I'm a Ugandan. Tell you what, I am actually half Ugandan, half Kenyan. My mother comes from Arua. So I have a lot of uncles here within the building. Today we revel in the Darmian magic. You got it right. Herbert Spencer Motobuki. Brino Banda, you say it's a tough game. You're watching all the way from the Republic of South Africa. In the meantime, let's hear the opinion of Penina Ross, a Kenyan champion. What she thinks about this game tonight. How is the game?
The game is amazing and very tactical. I love it. I love it. We're looking forward to winning Kenya team all the way.
Very well. I know you qualified for Team Kenya in South Africa in October. Are there any lessons that you are picking from this match?
Pretty much. I've learned doing a lot of drawbacks for white. It's not always my routine of playing. I usually prefer a follow or a spin. But for me, there's some shots I'm seeing here and I'm like, oof, maybe a drawback can be doable. We will see after this.
Very well. Thank you very much, Penina Ross, and all the best in your endeavors in South Africa. Now, ladies and gentlemen, back to the table. Damian on the visit. Drops in an obvious yellow ball to the center pocket. Remember, this is a race to 7. This is a blow-by-blow kind of match. This feels like boxing. Lord of His mercy. Lord of His mercy. Watch and learn. I have nothing more to say. Wow. 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 These are the days that any pool lover lives for. You will remember this name for a long time to come. We shall be having a short interview with hopefully both Damian and Computer after this match. Pete and Sowu, I'll be getting you an update on the Senzo match shortly. Seems like the battle is raging on. Happy, Ulrich? You said that you're very happy watching this match. We all are very happy watching this match. You will not get this quality every day. Sarirak. Vin Vincent, you say, are my comments not showing up or am I being ignored? Tell you what, it's a time to shine. Vin Vincent, tell us more about yourself, sir. Where are you watching us live from? How is your evening going? Not asleep yet? How about Spencer Muchibuki? You ask Evans, can you explain please why this frame was restarted? So at the break, the black ball went in. In black ball rules, that doesn't count. It's not a foul break, but it's basically not a golden break as well. Golden breaks are for 9 ball. Wow. Now the Kenyans are in full voice. There is proper wind behind their sails now, as Damian is chasing the hill for an unassailable lead of 2 frames, because this match from the start has only had a deficit of 1 frame every time we moved to the next track. How different will this one be? Gets trapped behind the yellow, might be forced to actually play the yellow balls, the red balls, I mean. Because I thought the game was still open. Let's check this again. The Zimbabwean players are actually in full song and dance now. Shelton Murasa, you say supporting Maluva and Damian. Mutumba, Ronald Mutumba. You say Simon will win. Everybody is entitled to an opinion. My simple job is to bring you the facts as they happen and as they crack. Simon the computer gets an upgrade. He is chasing this game really nicely. It is a marathon. Wow. Wow. Scores stand at 7-7. Now, this is one of the most important frames of this match. Rack number 15. One of the most important racks of this match because one player must go on the hill. It's a rare dry break by Damian. The center referee is Kistos Isenda. He's a great lover of the sport, plays out of Eldoret Town in Kenya. Eldoret Town has just been made a city by the Kenyan Parliament in the last week. Wow, it's a very rare miss there by Simon. Gives up his advantage. Proper advantage on his visit. Because these are the kind of games that you must show up and run out. It's a beautiful cue ball control. Now, early on in this match, just pay all your attention to the yellow ball trapped in the middle of a traffic of the red balls, because that is the only problem ball in this table for Damian. Tries to access that area in a very creative manner. He's the king of drawbacks. He has a lot of cue power. He can bulldoze his way with a cue through the traffic of the red balls at the rack area of the table. Isn't this one of the best pool matches we have watched for a long time now? Lines up for rolling the yellow ball on the long rail to the corner pocket. Does it very nicely. Yeah, man. Yeah. On the sidelines of this match, I'm joined by Crying from Kisumu. I have not seen a better break than the one he did in the VS Open yet. We shall be hearing from him in a short while. This could very easily be the biggest tournament in the African continent as we speak. We have entries from more than 6 countries: Ethiopia, South Sudan, Zambia, Zimbabwe. And we are talking about fine and very fine players participating. And now the balls are kindly opened up for Simon Lubulwa. He could run this rack out, and that will put him in pole position to win this match. Goes for a very tough snooker. Now Damian played snooker for a long time, so do not be surprised. Are you surprised? Of course not. Gives out a foul anyway. Now let's see what Simon Lubulwa can do with that. I can see the entire management of Simon Lubulwa around the arena. Steve Lubembe, see him around. And now he starts to walk around the balls, one by one. The balls are nicely spread out. Surely, a player at this level must and always will clear this rack. Spinner Shamira, you sound so happy, or at least potent, with expectation. Moves Bush, I will soon be giving you an update shortly. But the Senzo Gumede game against Maluva is still on. Had quite a bit of controversy. Very good cue ball control. Lands on a very kind white. Ladies and gentlemen, stand up for the champion. Simon Lubulwa goes on hill. He is only chasing one block to break into the top 16 of the Grand MCHANA Open, a 128-man competition. Things have become very, very, very interesting now. It's a bit of an unfamiliar territory for Damian Overton. But I think he has the break. You have to watch out for tomorrow. There will be thunder and lightning coming out of MCHANA Pub and Grill alongside Ngong Road from Nairobi, Kenya. This is where the tournament is happening live. You can come down and watch. But tell you what, if you can't, sit back, relax, because we got you covered. Nothing satisfies us more than to bring you the live proceedings of pool matches from across the globe. Whether it's in Uganda, whether it's in Arua, Kampala, Jinja, Giggles and Tickles, lovely place, or whether it's Nairobi, Kenya, or in Eldoret or Kisumu, or South Africa, we got you covered. And now something happens in the Senzo Gumede game against Maluva. Maluva knocks out Senzo Gumede from the Grand MCHANA Open. What a turn of events. with that result alone, I call it for Maluva to be in the final. I'm not a foreseer. I don't tell fortunes. But tell you what, Senzo Gomede, the black ball world champion, is out of the Grand MCHANA Open. What a turn of events. That is a crazy result. He gets knocked out 6-9. Wow. Works very hard to land on a good, kind white. Ladies and gentlemen, we could be watching the last moments of this match. But do not take my word for it. Whoever wins this match deserves to play the final. How was that for a knockout match? How did you like it? Drop us a comment. Tell us your experience throughout this coverage. All the 1,000 live streamers on this stream, what can we make better tomorrow? Seems like we are living in the future of pool now. Very young players causing very big upsets. That could be the biggest mistake Simon Lubulwa has made in his life yet. Now watch and learn. I can surely tell you this frame is over. I can almost guarantee the fact that this frame is done and out. For a player that moves the cue ball around like it were his slave, Damian Overton is a beast living in the body of a man. At least when it comes to pool. I do not want to tell you that I told you so. But it's true and it's right that I actually told you so. Definitely going 3 cushions to land on cue ball for the black. Starts off with a very good right spin. Damian is chasing the heel. Well, babies the shot and lines it up for an easy pop drop. Bang! That is how you come back. That's how you recover. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are down to just one final game. Just one more game to separate the boys from the men. Isn't this the best pool match you have watched in so many years, in so many days? About 600 members of the audience are here, craning their necks. Part of the members of the audience are not your Tom, Dick and Harry, the likes of Sejemba Ibrahim, Caesar Chandiga, Joseph Kasozi, Bwanika Mansour, Senzo Kumeide, Aiden Joseph, now relegated to mere members of the audience to catch some greatness in sport. Now, open your eyes. If you are in bed, if you are streaming this, lying in bed, take some coffee, freshen up for the next 5 minutes. This will be lightning. The fact that Damian has the break is a cause for worry for Simon Lubulwa. Wow. Solid break. Drops one ball. Very lucky drop. Checks for patterns, and he will choke, and choke. Remember the tournament rule? We are on a 45-second shot clock. So typically every player has 45 seconds between shots to take a shot. Wow. Not very sure with what happened there. Doesn't seem like what he wanted. He consults the referee a bit. Damian is checking with the referee to confirm his balls. He is actually on the red balls. Now, 2 balls to go. Well, method 3. Inclusive of the black, method 4. There is 4 balls standing between Damian and a place in the top 16. Now, it's a fair chance for Simon Lubulwa. At least if he gets knocked out, he wasn't sitting in his chair all through while it happened. But don't take my word for it. Simon Lubulwa could actually win this match and knock out the monster that is Damian Overton of Kenya. Chooses to put a better spread of on his balls. maybe that could be a very big risk already. Feels like this is the game that you should go all out offensive. And now things are getting very, very interesting. What exactly is happening? This is a nerve-wracking match, and you have to understand why. Damian Overton is on the hill. Simon Lubulwa is on the hill. They are looking for just one black to make it to the last 16. How about that? Comes out with guns blazing. 3 balls between him and a place in the last 16. Remember the name, remember the face. Goes very, very technical to make Simon Lubulwa sweat just for a bit. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have seen so many games, and this one is as good as done. This is a done deal. This is already a done deal. Alexander Makani, hola? You say 3 balls? Well, 2 is the standard, isn't it? Now Simon Lubulwa setting himself up for the cue ball on black. And ladies and gentlemen, stand up for the champion. Stand up for the boy. This could be done. Boy, oh boy. Ladies and gentlemen, lovers of the sport, stand up for the champion. Simon Lubulwa does the extraordinary to knock out Damian Overton from the tournament. What is happening? What exactly is just happening tonight? Boy, oh boy. We shall be catching a glimpse of Simon Lubulwa in a short while to come. Thank you very much for joining the stream tonight. My name is Evan Sokacha. See you on the next one. Good night and goodbye. Back to you, Peter Chobe.
Very good appreciation to you. It was very, very articulate. Evans Okacha, thank you very much. Please follow the Kakamega Pool Players Association page, YouTube,
as well as Rock and Shoot Blitz, where we also stream matches.
That is where you get most of his streams for Kenyan Pool. My name is Peter Chobe. Thank you for your audience. That was the last streamed match for the day. We shall return exactly at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, Sunday, with the first match of the day, Aiden Joseph taking on Ibrahim Sejemba. I remain Peter Chobe live. I wish you a good